Okay, you can be seated. Good afternoon, and welcome to Lehigh Carbon Community College's pinning ceremony. I'm Karen Clark, and I want to thank you for attending as we celebrate our nursing graduates and their achievements. Today, we honor these nurses for their dedication, compassion, and commitment to nursing. I would like to start off with a moment of silence for those who have passed and cannot be with us this afternoon. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce our college president, Dr. Ann Bieber, our vice president, Larissa Verda, our dean of healthcare sciences, Andrew King, and our wonderful nursing faculty. Okay, and now Dr. Bieber will give her address.
Thank you, Professor Clark. Good afternoon. On behalf of the trustees, faculty, administrators, and staff of Lehigh Carbon Community College, I am honored to welcome you to the 2025 Nurse Pinning Ceremony. First, I would like to recognize the family and friends of our nursing graduates who have supported them as they completed one of the most challenging programs LTRI-C offers. To the members of LTRI-C's nursing faculty, who will be conducting our graduates into the nursing profession through this time-honored symbolic ceremony, thank you for your diligent work to impart the highest standard of practice to our nursing students. To the class of 2025, this is a celebration to honor you for the successful completion of your education as a nurse. As new nurses, you are entering in a world in which your skills have never been more important. You have completed one of the most difficult and challenging degree programs, one with extraordinary responsibility to not only master the science of healthcare, but also the art of caring. You must learn new skills, synthesize a mountain of information, deliver quality healthcare to patients from elderly and the infants, and communicate effectively with patients, their families, colleagues, and other healthcare professionals. I applaud your achievement and encourage you to take what you have learned from your instructors in the classroom and the lab, your mentors at clinical sites, and the patients you have cared for as a student to continue to develop your attitudes and values to give the highest quality care possible. Graduates, as you proudly wear your nursing pin, remember this important and meaningful ceremony that marked your passage into the community of practice. Let your nursing pin be a badge of honor that will demonstrate to others your dedication, commitment, competence, and your achievement. There is no better time to be a nurse, and I am confident that each and every one of you will make Lehigh Carbon Community College proud. Best wishes and welcome to the nursing profession.
Hello and welcome. My name is Brittany Haldeman. I'm the president of the Student Nurses Association. I want to thank everyone that's here with us today. This journey has been incredible in every way, incredibly rewarding, time-consuming, knowledgeable. So much information has been packed into these years, things that we learned from our professors, clinical instructors, fellow classmates, and most importantly, about ourselves. We discovered specialties that piqued our interest, the people who were there to support us, how we handle different situations, and overcoming some of our biggest obstacles. Was it easy? No. But was it worth it? Yes. 1,000,000 times yes. Every effort was made to not only be successful, but to ignite a desire for knowledge that will continue forever. As future nurses, we will continue to ask questions and educate ourselves and patients so we can advocate for those in need. I want to share a short story with you. The other day, I was planting seeds in my little garden patch with my kids. They wanted to grow sunflowers, and one of them spilled the seeds and they went everywhere. We were trying to pick them up so we can plant them in the holes that we had already dug, and we unknowingly missed a few. Last week, the sunflowers started sprouting, and we have most of them in line, and then you look a few feet in every direction, and you see more sprouting up. And I saw the look on their faces when they discovered more elsewhere. The glow in their eyes and the joy in their smiles when they see their flowers growing. And while the sunflowers weren't all in places we had originally planned, they were growing just as beautifully as the ones that we had carefully dug. It wasn't exactly what we had envisioned, but it was still wonderful. And that's what nursing is too. We plant seeds of care in our patients' lives, just as we planted those sunflower seeds. We make plans, we set our intentions, and we do everything we can to provide healing. But sometimes the results don't look exactly like we expected. Sometimes the seeds that we plant sprout in unexpected places, moments we didn't foresee, changes we didn't predict, or growth that happens in ways we can't always control. Yet, just like those sunflowers, the growth is still happening. And in those unexpected moments, we see the joy, the look on a patient's face when they feel heard, when they take a deep breath, and they realize that they're stronger than they thought. We may not always see the immediate results of our care, but we know that something is growing somewhere, and it's a beautiful thing. We may not always plant in perfect rows or have everything go according to plan, but we trust that the seeds of compassion and care that we sow will lead to healing, even in places that we didn't expect. And that's why we do this and why we're here today. You planted the seeds, our professors and clinical instructors watered the seeds, our roots absorbed the water, and today we are sprouting as our growth continues. Congratulations, everyone.
Hi, everyone. I'm Thomas. What an incredible afternoon tonight. It is such an honor and privilege to be here speaking for you. Now, I know you have all probably had a long day and would like to celebrate this special moment with your family and friends, so I will try to keep this short and sweet, but I tend to yap, so we will see. I wanted to thank Director Clark and the rest of the nursing faculty and staff for their ability to make today happen. When I first started classes here at LTRIC, I had no idea the future I had in store for me existed. I was retaking an anatomy class I had previously failed at another school, and didn't know if I could continue the nursing program I was in. Long story short, I worked to my full extent and I passed that anatomy class with an A. I was so proud of myself for overcoming my failure and continuing my nursing program. However, I didn't realize the negative effects it had on me as well. I quickly became burnt out once the fall semester began and I failed out of my program. I was devastated. All that hard work I had done felt like it was for nothing and such a waste of time and effort. I had no idea how I would come back from this. But then I remembered how much I liked taking classes at LTRIC and tried to apply to their program. I missed the application deadline by a few weeks and had to wait a year to reapply to their nursing program. I was contemplating giving up at this point, but I knew deep down this is what I was meant to do with my life. And if I had to wait a year, then so be it. I waited that year and was finally accepted into a nursing program again. And now here I am giving the speech at graduation. What a reward that is. The point I wanted to share with you is that working for your dreams is hard. You will fail. You will fail again, and maybe another time after that. But it is up to you to get back up and plan how you will accomplish your dreams. In the words of Taylor Swift, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. You must be willing to make the changes that will grant you success so that you can watch yourself grow. Success isn't supposed to be an easy path, but it will come to those who work for it. And we definitely have worked for it. While you continue down the path of success, I'd like to remind you to not lose yourself to your profession and to find a way to take a moment and enjoy the life you've worked so hard to create. Your profession will mean nothing if you refuse to take the time to cherish your well-being and your beliefs. Being the person that I am, I couldn't possibly make this speech without taking the time to advocate for something, and given that May is Mental Health Awareness Month, I'd like to share some statistics from a recent study from the University of Tulsa about how mental health affects nurses. More than half of nurses report burnout. 64% of nurses report feeling a great deal of stress. 2/3 of nurses aren't receiving mental health support, and 56% of nurses believe that mental health challenges are stigmatized in their profession. With these statistics in mind, I would like to encourage all of you new nurses to lead with empathy and to remember that you are not alone. Today, we have so many new graduates entering the medical field, so many brave people who are willing to face these challenges because they know that despite their own struggles, they are making a difference in other people's lives. That is truly something incredible. Be the change you want to see in the world. Let your challenges become your inspiration, and do not let your doubts destroy you. Thank you, and congratulations to the LCC nursing graduating classes of 2025.
Hello, everyone. My name is Madison Futter, and I'm going to be stating the history of the nursing pinning ceremony. The history of the pinning ceremony dates to the 12th century when the Crusaders were cared for by the Knights of the Order of the Hospital of St. John the Baptist. When new monks entered the order, they vowed to serve the sick soldiers in a ceremony during which each monk was given a Maltese cross badge. The modern ceremony started in the 1860s when Queen Victoria awarded Florence Nightingale at Red Cross of St. George to recognize her service as military nurse during the Crimean War. To share the honor, Nightingale later presented medals of excellence to her brightest nursing students. Not surprisingly, Florence Nightingale is known as the founder of modern nursing. In 1916, the pinning ceremony became standard practice for new graduates. In the United States, as a way of welcoming them into the nursing profession, while it was once only given to outstanding students, today it includes all students who successfully complete their nursing education. The pinning ceremony signifies that you have joined sisterhood and brotherhood of nurses and are ready to serve society as a healthcare professionals. Nursing has often been referred to as a calling, and in the modern pinning ceremony is based on the history of this respected profession. Thank you.
We will now have the presentation of the pins.
Brittany Haldeman. Thomas Papasil. Madison Elaine Futer. Aaron Brown Elnamere. Christine Ann Cooker. Amaryllis Amalodovar Santiago. Monica Barraza. Megan Green. Maya Hakeem. Courtney Lynn Elor. Kendra Rockwell. Janine Reinhard. Allison Mounts. Sarah Backert. Sylvia Faenza. Megan Haribig. Jocelyn Laudenslegger. Alyssa Parker. Deanna Schwartz. DeAndre Garrison. Jessica Marie Povensky. Karina Dawn Johnston. Amaya Elizabeth Vasquez. Jocelyn Remus. Asa Emily Sapita. Chrissa Ann Noel. Shauna Rose Kennedy. Nicole Leister. Taylor Bott. Megan Leib. Jeanette Martinez. Vedwadi Kuma. Nicole Hill. Joshua Rivera. Shaylin Maines. Delaney Jane Cheeseman. Danielle McBrien. Erica Sullivan. Christone Brown. Monica Kaba. Kayla Jordan. Gina Girello. Prince Ma. Amanda Stain. Tiffany Riley. Caitlin Iserwood. Caitlin Child. Elena Rodriguez. Talia Hemingway. Ikaterine J. Mastura. Irene Ondush. Catherine Almir. Letitia Moultrie. Carla Oman Menhavir. Florence Okeng. Kalia Renee O'Boyle. Erin Mackenzie Ryan. Jennifer Elizabeth Skinner. Rosemary Gonzalez. Francisco Rivera. Cheyenne Valerie Matthews. Aisha Beasley. Yvette Bicken Fuki. Khadijah Jackson. Janae Linton Ford. Tabitha Shanice Future. Sarah Jane Pierce. Hunter Link. Carly Ann Giannini. Marley Kresley-Lipinski. Marnie Long. Trisha Marie Colbert. Leanne Generaya. Aaron Colt. Rachel Lynn Kempton. Lindsay Renee Erlin. Sharia Kate Toud. Megan Saka. Larissa Martinez. Amy Kristen Weikert. Jennifer Perez. Lizette Lamock Agramonte. Jidney Dur Isman. Chantel Roman. Maria Nunez. Ashley Christine Thompson. Violet Kemunto Merube. Sophie Schrager. Leslie Montero. Amal Duha. Morgan Angelina Coles. Michelle Deotillo. Maverny Williams. Angela Stroll.
At this time, we ask that the nurses light their candles, and we invite the nurses in the audience to stand and join in the nurse pledge. I solemnly pledge myself in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I shall abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and shall not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I shall do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. I shall be loyal to my work and devoted towards the welfare of those committed to my care.
Good afternoon. My name is Erin Nemmer, and I'm the Vice President of the Student Nurses Association. I'd like to welcome President Bieber, VP Verda, Dean King, Director Clark, esteemed nursing professors, proud family members and friends, and my fellow nursing graduates. Thank you for being here to join us on this momentous occasion. As the Vice President of the Student Nurses Association, it is both an honor and an emotional moment to stand before you today. Today, we don't just receive a pin. We celebrate a journey that began with uncertainty, late-night study sessions, and a whole lot of caffeine. We've gone from learning how to take a manual blood pressure to confidently advocating for patients during high-stress clinicals. We've grown from unsure students into capable, compassionate nurses. The road here wasn't easy. We've been challenged in ways we never imagined, physically, mentally, and emotionally. But through it all, we supported each other. We cried together, laughed together, and pushed one another to keep going, even on the hardest days. These bonds we formed aren't just friendships. They're lifelong connections that will carry us far beyond these walls. As we move into the next chapter, let's carry forward the strength, resilience, and empathy we've cultivated here. Let's never forget how far we've come, and let that inspire us to keep growing, keep learning, and keep caring, because that's what nurses do. Congratulations, my fellow graduates. We made it. Thank you. Just a note, please remain seated until all graduates have recessed. We hope to see you all at graduation. Thank you.